Good morning, children. Today we are going to study about lines and angles, an interesting topic. Now, lines and angles. You must be identifying some lines and angles in your surroundings. Now, suppose you look at the door, see the edge of the door and the floor. What angle does the edge of the door mix with the floor? You can very well find out. You can also locate the bars of a window, the horizontal bars. They are forming a line. Now, line segment, as we have studied in the previous class, has got two endpoints. That means the line segment length is fixed. Now, if we study about line extends in both the directions endlessly. So in this chapter, we are going to study about lines and angles in detail. So in this chapter, we are going to study about complementary angles, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, linear pair, vertically opposite angles, intersecting lines, and we'll study about angles made by transversal and the concept of parallel lines. So complementary angles are those angles whose sum is 90 degree. As you can see in the figure, the two angles are forming complementary angles because if we take their sum, the sum will come 90 degree. Now another category of angles we are going to study is about supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are those angles whose sum is 180 degree. Now as you can see in the figure, the two angles are forming supplementary angles because if we take their sum, it will come 180 degree. Adjacent angles. Now as the name suggests, adjacent means nearby. So the adjacent angles are those angles which have a common vertex. As you can see in the figure, the two angles are having common vertex L and they are having common arm. Common arm is LT. So angle 1 and 2 are adjacent to each other. Linear pair. Linear pair is a pair of angles that are adjacent to each other and are supplementary also. Supplementary means the sum of those angles is 180 degree. As you can see in the figure, angles JKM and angle LKM are forming linear pair. Now next category of angles is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are formed when two lines intersect each other. That is, they form X. Now as you can see in the figure, A and B are vertically opposite to each other. And the special feature of these angles are that they are always equal. Intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are those lines which share one point of intersection. As you can see in the figure, the shared point of intersection is point O. So point O is called the point of intersection. Here lines P and Q are intersecting at O. Now we will study about angles which are made by a transversal. But first of all, we must know what is a transversal. Transversal is a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. As you can see in the figure, the transversal is intersecting line L and M. Now when the transversal intersects lines, there are different types of angles formed. Now here the corresponding angles formed in this figure are angle 1 and 5, angle 2, 6, angle 3, 8, angle 4, 7. Similarly, alternate interior angles. Now the angles which are not lying on the same side, that is angle 3 and 5, angle 4 and 6. Alternate exterior angles, angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. Now cointerior angles, angle 3 and 6 and angle 4 and 5. Corresponding angles. Now corresponding angles are the angles which are in the relative position at the intersection of a transversal. Now as you can see, angle B, angle F, angle A, angle E, angle C, angle G, and angle D, angle H. They are corresponding angles. Now if the lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles will be equal. Alternate interior angles. Now, as the name suggests, alternate. Alternate means not lying on the same side. That is, it is forming letter Z. As you can see in the figure, angle A, angle D are alternate interior angles. Similarly, angle C, angle B. Now, if the lines are parallel, then the alternate interior angles will always be equal. Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are the pair of angles which are lying on the outer side of the two parallel lines. Now here, as you can see in the figure, angle 1, angle 2, they are alternate exterior angles. Now if the lines L and M, they are parallel, then the alternate exterior angles will be equal. So in the given figure, you can say angle 1 and 2 are alternate exterior angles and they will be equal if the lines L and M are parallel to each other. Cointerior angles. Now cointerior angles are the pair of angles which lie inside the parallel lines and they are on the same side of the transversal. Now if the lines are parallel, then the cointerior angles sum up to 180 degree. That means they are 180 degree. Their sum is 180 degree. So as you can see in the figure, 141 plus 39 degree will give you 180 degree. That means the lines are parallel to each other. Thank you children for watching this presentation. I hope the concepts are clear and now you can practice questions from your NCERT book. Take care of yourselves.